So the National Quality Awards program seeks to recognize local companies that demonstrate standards and quality systems in both the production of goods and delivery of service. From the Bureau of Standards, Director of the Standards Division, Julia Bonner-Douett, and Executive Director, Dr. Velton Gooden. Good morning to you both. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. Hope everyone is all right.
Good morning.
Yes, morning to you, Neville. Morning again, Julia. And morning, Jamaica. It's a pleasure to be on Smile.
It is our pleasure to have you, sir. Overall, just give me an overall view of what the Bureau of Standards, what you do.
Well, the Bureau of Standards has evolved over time, in its primary role. First, the Bureau of Standards was mainly, involved in the creation of compulsory standards and then regulating it. We were like police of the industry. But in recent times, the Bureau's role has evolved to become a primary facilitator of industry and trade. And so what we're in the business of doing is helping companies really to employ the use of quality and standards in the creation of goods and the delivery of service, and really to drive global competitiveness, fair trade, efficiency, profitability, and ultimately success.
So you say facilitate. So if I'm making something or for whatever reason, I come to you and say, well, I'm not so certain how to do this, I'm not so certain how to do that, and you help me, or I make it and then you tell me, say, no, man, you have to go back and start from the top.
Not at all, Neville. We have, in fact, launched last year during World Standards Week our client services program. And this really is a hand-holding program where persons involved in the production of goods and services, they can really call the Bureau. They can get registered on the BSJ.me, which is an app that we developed, and we can basically walk them through their processes. If we don't have in-house the competency to address their needs, and we will direct them to another government agency to get the help that they need.
Oh, fantastic. Mrs. Bonner-Douett, how does the standards or the Bureau of Standards align with the National Quality Awards?
So the mandate of the Bureau of Standards is to increase competitiveness and business development of companies and business development. So the National Quality Awards aim is to identify companies that have put in place a system, a process by which they can deliver good quality products and services. So it is very limited mandate, but mandate is to facilitate trade and promote competitiveness of these companies. So by putting in place a quality system, is really the people, the equipment, the resources, the standards that these companies can know be better treated and increase their competence abroad. So it is very in line with the mandate of the Bureau and the mission of the Bureau of Standards.
Who identify these companies? The Bureau does that?
No, we do advertise. We now have the application phase open. Persons can apply to the Bureau to go on our website, and they can go on the LinkedIn page, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and they apply. Once they apply, we send them a application form, a self-assessment checklist, and from that we'll look at if they are ready to be a part of the process, if they have a system, and once they identify they have a system, then we put them on a schedule to be assessed, which the assessment phase starts in April this year. So we will assess them based on what they say they are doing so far. And by the way, they don't have to have a brand name quality system like ISO 9000 or 14,000 or HACCP or Green Global. What they have put in place, they in their own internal quality system will assess them.
Okay, Dr. Gooden, double-barrel question, sir. Which sectors are eligible for entry? And is there, I suspect there is a criteria, is there?
Right. So initially when the National Quality Awards program started in 2004 under our parent ministry, Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, it started with 3 categories. That is manufacturing, service, and small business. But in 2016, given the growing importance of agriculture to national development and GDP growth, in 2016, a National Quality Award was started for the agricultural sector. This year, in further recognition of the role of agriculture, that program has expanded to include 2 categories for farms that are greater than 5 acres and farms that are less than 5 acres. So, any company, any establishment involved in the production of goods and services can be a part of this program. And as Mrs. Douett explained earlier, we assess you against international best practices, but we also assess you against your own documented procedures to see where you are. And because the assessments are done by internationally certified auditors, people who are competent in this field, then the output of that is a report, and you can use that report to become better at what you do, to become better, globally competitive, and drive success throughout your organization.
Okay, Ms. Jules, I probably should have asked this before. What's the significance of this? Why do we do this?
Okay, we do this because if we want to encourage in Jamaica a culture of quality. We've come a long way, and quality is not just about products, it's about services, even how we speak, social engineering, how we act. So we want to encourage persons, companies to adopt a process of documenting, maintaining a structure, because even when we innovate with our natural products and materials, we need to innovate on that process of structure so that we can grow. So therefore, we are encouraging companies to grow, but go in a very structured way so that Jamaica itself can move into a different space, enter new markets, increase the company. So we do this because our mandate as a bureau, and we know that standards, and it's one of the platform for growth. It's kind of latent, but people don't see it a lot. But it's a serious platform for growth because we can grow. In fact, it's very encouraging now because of COVID in terms of showing evidence that you're doing what you say you're doing. So it's very critical that the country evolves into adopting a culture of quality, look for quality on the shelves, they should have standards and procedures so that they can be confident that they are delivering. And it also helps, very importantly, in increasing your ability to change and fix. Dr. Gooden spoke about a report. The assessment is free, by the way. It's free, but that report you can use to identify where your problems are and fix them. And in the client service program, we will help you to fix it. So in fact, we'll guide you to fix it if you want. So we are here for you in every way to get the Jamaica and the companies and our society in a different place in terms of quality and culture.
Yeah, and Dr. Gooden, how do we do? I mean, are we there? Are we where we're supposed to be? Are the companies following best practices and stuff? How are we?
Well, we are improving this year, for example, a number of government agencies have embraced the ISO 9001 2015 standard. That's a globally recognized standard for quality and best practices. And so the customs, the passport agency, and a number of government agencies have now been assessed and certified. And so, right throughout the country, right throughout the industry, we are driving quality, driving global competitiveness so that Jamaica can become the best version of ourselves.
All right, Ms. Jules, you get the final word. 2 seconds. Where can people find out more about this?
Okay, they go to our website. It is www.bsj.org.jm. They can go to our LinkedIn page, Bureau Standards Jamaica, and Twitter and Instagram, Standards JA. So they can call the bureau and speak to our coordinator, Ms. Elaine Edwards, and they'll get information to move into this program.
God bless you both. Thanks for being with us this morning.
31st. Okay.
Yeah, man. Take care. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. From the Bureau of Standards, Director of the Standards Division, Julia Bonner Douett, and Executive Director, Dr. Velton Gooden. More when we come back. Stay with us, please.